Alright, in this video we're going to talk about adding content to your pages, and by content I'm just talking about things that are going to get shared, so you're going to get organic likes out of it. This is basically getting free likes. So the things we're going to be sharing would be things like pictures, almost exclusively. And these pictures can sometimes have text on the picture themselves, or you can just have something cute and then type a little something in the box here. So you just want to share pictures, and I'll show you just a quick example. Just go to, let's use the Husky page as an example again. And that's a post, but let's see, here's an image. That was somebody, my VA, posting a picture he probably shouldn't have because it's got trademark website all over it, but whatever. Here's one, Husky and Polar Bear playing. We just put a little caption there usually, and that caption sometimes helps with the engagement. And you can see that this picture just gets a lot of likes, 1,500 just about, a lot of shares. Some get a lot more. This one had almost 4,000. I've had some images go as high as 6, 7, 8,000 likes. It really just depends. Here's one with 2,600. Here's one with 3,000. So what this is doing is when this person's liking it, and they're also tagging people's names in these comments. If you look through, lots of people do this. There's more tags, tags. So when they're doing that, they're trying to get people to come and look at this, and when they do, they usually like it, which is going to help your engagement. And in a lot of cases, it also helps them like the page, so you're getting free targeted likes who already have shown that they like this kind of content. Okay, so what do you do? How do you get this on there? Let's go back to the cat page that we were starting with as an example. That has a whole 12 likes right now. um, so you just would just click. I mean, if you use Facebook before, this isn't anything groundbreaking. You just add photo, upload a photo, and then you would find it. Now, this process is pretty tedious because, like I said, you want about one post per day, and I don't expect you to sit here and add them like this. You can schedule them out. If you've ever used the Facebook scheduler, you can set the date and the time, so you can set future dates. So you could have a VA do that, or you could do what I did and just get this little tool here called Postradamus. And this thing is amazing. Basically, all you do is queue up it finds all this content for you, and you just massively select everything you want to share. So let me show you an example. What you would want to do if you're interested in this, I have a coupon code. I don't know how long it's going to last, but you can get this. I think there's a $1 trial for like 15 days. Well worth it if you plan on actually doing this. Let's see. So you want to start with schedules, and you want to create a schedule. So I just call mine master, one per day. I only have the one schedule, but you can get pretty fancy with this. And I just have it so it goes every day at 9, 10 a.m. And you can add multiple times, but I just do the one time. And this goes every day of the week. So if you click on Thursday, it's still 9, 10. Now there's also a randomizer, so don't get hung up on, oh my god, it's the same time every day. It doesn't matter, even if it wasn't a randomizer, but there is one, which makes it even better. Alright, so once you have that done, you want to go to, let's see, we want to go to content, and we want to find it. You can massively find pictures on your computer or in another list that you created on here before, but the easiest way and what you're going to use is just find it on the web. And I usually stick to Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook, but it's up to you what you want to do. Facebook is super easy because you can literally just take pictures from people's other Facebook pages that are doing this same process. So you can find a Facebook page that is engaging their audience properly. And let's just find something here. I love cats. Let's see. I love cats. Here's one. Alright, so with any luck, I should be able to find this one. Looks like this is a guy doing a viral website too, I think. Greatgood.me. Greatergood.me. Oh yeah, this guy's got a little viral site going here. I might have to just do some research and see how he's doing with it. Anyway, let's take a look at, what was I doing? Okay, so we'll just go in here and type in I love cats for other pages. And it's searching, it's searching. Come on. Now, I found that this is the easiest way to get content on your page right away, and then it shows you here how engaging this page is. So you know this is a good one. So select that, and you can do posts by the fans or there's the page owner or all. I'm going to do all. And post type, I usually just select photo because that's all I'm interested in for this. And you can click yes to cache this if you're doing searches and you don't feel like seeing the same results again, taking forever to load. So let's go ahead and click search. And it's gonna, right now what it's doing is it's parsing, scraping, it's looking through everything on that I Love Cats page and trying to get all the images. And it's gonna spit that back out to us. And right now it's showing 139 images. And you can sort these by likes, engagement, the shares. I usually just do by likes. And what you'd want to do is you can come through and just vet each one, and if an image doesn't look like it's on par with what you want to use, just don't use it. Um, an example of an image you wouldn't want to use would be something that has a branded domain name right in the image, because you don't want to take someone else's branded image because it's going to just create problems for you. Plus, it may result in pulling traffic away from you, which you don't ever want to do. But by and large, the easiest thing to do here, and like sometimes this text is ridiculous. You don't want to share all this text here. So you can come through and just select individually what you want. So maybe pick I want that one. That one's fine. Sure, I'm not even really reading these. I'm just quickly skimming. Okay, you get the idea. So I selected all those, and then what I'm going to do is come down here and create a new list, and let's call it I Love Cats Facebook. All right, and you don't have to get fancy with all this stuff. It's really not necessary. And then I'm going to add 5 to that list. All right, and then I come over to lists, and then you see I have one here that says ready, or excuse me, one that says not ready. That's the I Love Cats one, and go ahead and just view it. All right, and then you just click select all, and then come over here and run scheduler, and then the start date. So I can start this for tomorrow. I would put time randomizer on. You see that just adds a random plus or minus 20 minutes to the scheduled post. You can shuffle the images, but it doesn't really matter because this order doesn't mean anything to me right now. And you can select if this applies to unscheduled posts only, meaning you've already done this step before with this list, but it doesn't apply here since this is brand new. And I'd run the scheduler. Right now you go to export. There's a couple options that this tool has. They have direct through the API and then the macro. And there's a lot of discussion right now about engagement levels with an API being slightly less than if you post directly through Facebook itself. And there does seem to be evidence that supports that APIs have less engagement than a native post directly on Facebook. So that's what this macro is for. It kind of bypasses the API. So I don't post anything to my external website with an API. I do it all myself because I'm small right now, or my VA will do it. And but for the images, I don't care that much because they still get really high engagement even with doing it through the API. But I encourage you to try both and see if you prefer one over the other. For this, I'm just going to select easy. And the list is the I Love Cats list. And the page is I Love Cats. And then there's this option here. I haven't really tried it at all, but it's an idea that it's like the best of both worlds, the API plus the macro, in that instead of queuing up all the posts in the Facebook scheduler using the API, it just sends one at a time to kind of mimic not using the API, if that makes sense. But I tried it once and it didn't seem to work very well. I'm sure eventually they'll get that part down and it'll be nice. But I'll just go ahead and send this normally to Facebook. And right now this is getting sent to Facebook. So if I go back to this cats page, you see I have nothing queued up in the schedule. And we'll see if it's started yet. Yep, so there's 3 scheduled posts right now. and you can see that they're right here. And I found that if I'm going to do any editing, that this is usually the fastest way to do it. Is I just come here and I would just edit it real quick, and I could put like a little note or whatever it may be. And these are all queued up, one per day, starting on the 19th. And this saves so much time. I can't even tell you how much time this will save you, because when I first started, I was excited, just trying to test everything out, and I was posting manually for a while until I found this, and it just made life that much easier, especially for running multiple pages. Okay. Yeah, so these were all sent to Facebook, and those are queued up, and then you can go back and you go back to content, and maybe you want to go to another Facebook page. Since you want to do one post per day, you could literally spend an hour here and really queue up an entire year's worth of posts, and you're done for that page. Pretty amazing tool. And that is all I have to say about this video. So you want engaging content on your site. Be careful of what you're posting. Don't use any kind of trademarked images or something that doesn't look right. And by doing this, you're going to get a lot of free likes, free shares, and your page is going to be that much more engaging. All right, in the next video, I'm talking about using Facebook ads to get really dirt cheap likes, highly targeted likes, and that's a key part of this entire process. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.